guys, it's your girl Pammie here from InitialPLV and welcome back to my channel. As you guys all know, if you guys have been following me for the past couple of months, I am 39 weeks today with baby girl. I was hoping she'd be here by now, but I will just let her do her thing. Let her bake until she decides to come and surprise mommy and daddy. But I just can't explain to you guys or express my feelings. You know, I'm just going through so much right now. Emotionally, I feel like I'm stressing myself out more than what I really should be. I don't want to say I'm getting the baby blues already, but I'm just, you know, so anxious to have her here already. And then at the same time, I'm going through so much pain. And I think it's just been so hard because I haven't been getting any sleep at night and it's been taking a toll on me. So that I'll explain a little later. Today I had a really early start. I took Song to work really early this morning. I just had a really hard day today and a really long day, a really early start. I had a pediatrician visit today at 8 o'clock this morning. And this was a visit to the office just to get a tour because I obviously haven't picked a pediatrician yet for baby girl. And I called a few places, but I think this one really caught my eye. I went to the office, got a tour from the nurse, talked to the nurse, which is really nice. And then I was able to kind of, they call it interview, but I was able to just talk casually with the doctor, and she was really nice, just really great. And you know, first impressions are always important, at least for me. The nice thing about this facility is it's right near where we live. So if I ever have an emergency or if I ever need an appointment, I don't have to worry about driving 15 plus minutes out to the appointment. So that was one of the pros about this facility. I just really like the facility. They have 4 different doctors on site. One of the doctors is actually a lactation consultant, which is so awesome because I don't know if I ever mentioned to you guys, but I am pressing on and moving forward with breastfeeding with little Peanut, and I'm gonna try my best since I will be a stay-at-home mom. I'm gonna try my best to be as patient as I can and go forward with it. It's such a huge relief for me. I've been just so stressed because I opted out on a breastfeeding course, and I know I should have gone forward with it. I should have taken a breastfeeding course, but it just makes me so much more happier and less stressed to know that this facility actually has a lactation consultant who is one of my doctors or will be one of the pediatricians there. So I'm so happy. And you guys don't even know, it's like one huge thing off of my shoulders. You guys know every Fridays I have my doctor's appointment at my OB/GYN. And last week I set up my appointment to like 8:30 and I totally forgot about my pediatrician. So I actually had to call in yesterday to reschedule my OB appointment, and I switched it up to 10:45. I was almost late because I went shopping at Burlington. I just wanted to go there to kill time because I had like an hour and a half to kill in between. So I just wanted to go straight to Burlington, kind of like over shopped, and I literally was a few minutes late to my appointment. I'm usually on time. I'm usually about like 10 minutes on time, or I have that 10-minute frame. But I was late today, so thanks to Burlington, there was a lot of cute things, and I just wanted to find more things for baby. After my pediatrician, I went straight to Burlington to shop a little bit, and then after that, I went to my doctor's visit, which I just got back from a while ago. And my visit was very good today. I saw my doctor, and I'm 38, I'm 39 weeks today. I'm 1 week away from my due date. And I'm just hoping baby will surprise me soon. My usual routine at my doctor's office, you guys all know I go in, get my urine test. They call it a pee test. So I always have to get a urine test in a little cup, and they just check again for protein or sugars in your urine. If there is, you know, it's something for them to worry about. And then I just go in, get my weight and my blood pressure. My blood pressure was actually higher today. I think it's because I was late and I was just like on the high. My blood pressure today was 122/72, which is considered normal. It's not high, it's not a high BP, but for me, generally, like it runs, that was a little higher than what I usually run at, but it was still considered normal. And then my weight gain today, I'm just gonna check through my phone because I always write this in my note area. So last Friday, at my 38-week checkup, I weighed 141, and let's just see here. So I weighed 141, and then today I went back down to 138. So I lost about 3 pounds. I'm at a healthy weight gain. So I originally, again, like I will always mention, I was 109 pre-pregnancy weight, and now I do weigh 138 according to the weight machine today. And so that will tell you guys I've gained about a good 30-pound weight gain throughout this whole pregnancy. The facility where I go to, they normally don't check your cervix until 40 weeks, but you have the option at 36 weeks to 40 weeks. So at 37 weeks, I got my cervix checked because I was just very curious, and this is my first baby, so I just really wanted to know where I am, progressing at. And then at 38 weeks, I opted out because I just felt like, I didn't dilate at 37. I probably am not anymore, or I probably am not at 38 weeks. So I opted out, and my doctor was just telling me, because you are dilated, or just because you're dilated by a few centimeters, or because you're effaced at a certain percentage, doesn't necessarily mean that labor's around the corner. You could be at that centimeter or at that dilation or that effacement for the next week or two, and you probably won't even be in labor. So it doesn't really justify when you'll be in labor. So that kind of discouraged me from getting my 38 cervix checkup. But today, my 39th checkup, like I told you guys, I got my cervix because I felt like I've been having contractions, and I just, I was just really curious, like where am I at? Am I thinning out at least, or, am I just staying where I am? But so that was the whole spiel on my cervix check, and it was really painful. The doctor I had this today was a female doctor, and geez, like the way she checked me was so painful. I felt like I was ripping down there for some reason. The male doctor that I had last, my 37-week checkup, was really gentle. Like it was painful, but it wasn't as painful as today's. So, girls, ladies, mommies, cervix checks are not the funnest, if that's even a word, and they are not comfortable at all. FYI. So that pretty much summed up my visits today. I'm at 39 weeks, and I think at this point I'm winding down to the point where I'm so exhausted, and I just feel like I have the energy, but like mentally I'm so exhausted. Last night I've been having extreme Braxton Hicks. Now, I mentioned it to my doctor. I mentioned about having these extreme, excruciating tightening in my belly. And with that, I actually have pain where I actually have to like hold my breath or breathe it out slowly to just to like, relieve it a little bit. And baby, on top of that, baby girl has been so active, guys. It's literally to the point where I have to flinch or scream because her kicks are so strong. I had a really bad experiences last night. I don't blame baby. I'm not blaming her. It's part of pregnancy. I love it that she kicks. I love it that she's active, but sometimes at night I just get so frustrated. I was telling baby girl, to just like relax and let mommy sleep. And I think she eventually stopped around 1 o'clock in the morning, and I finally got some sleep. I think just because I was so tired, I kind of knocked out, and she was probably still kicking. I probably just didn't know because I knocked out because I was just so exhausted, and Song was getting frustrated too because I was just moving left to right. And, frustration, but he understands, and I do too. So that's that. I've been drinking a lot of water because I feel like I've been having like hot flashes. You know, is that weird? Are you guys getting hot flashes at this time of your pregnancy? I feel like I'm always hot now. I feel like when we have the heat on at night, I can't even like have a blanket over me without sweating or without like moving back and forth. So I've been just having this huge hot flashes, and my breasts are very tender now. So throughout my pregnancy, at the beginning of my pregnancy, like during the first trimester, my breasts were super tender. I feel like the beginning of my pregnancy symptoms are coming back in terms of, you know, fatigue, breast tenderness, and just all of that all at once. And I feel like baby has dropped a little bit. Song's noticed it. I've noticed it. I still have troubles breathing when I'm laying on my left side, but if I'm on my right side, I can breathe a little bit better. So I've looked at all my previous videos, and you know, I could slowly see on my weight gain and just see how much I've changed belly wise. My belly has grown, baby girl has grown so much, and there's so much changes throughout this pregnancy. Also, a lot of you guys asked me if I was going, you know, what was my birth plan? What's my birth plan? Do I have one? I honestly don't have a birth plan. With my culture, we're not really, you know, oh, this is what I'm going to take. This is what's going to happen. This is what, or who's going to be in the room with me. It's kind of like whatever happens, happens kind of. I'm aware of what are the possibilities of C-section or Pitocin or all these like other medical stuff. Like I'm aware of it, but I don't have it in a birth plan. So being that said, I am planning a natural birth though. I am planning a natural birth, meaning no medications, no epidural, no, you know, needles. I'm trying to stay away from needles. I hope I answer your question. I don't have a birth plan, and I'm planning to do natural birth. So that is my spiel of, you know, my weekly update. I'm just whining to the point where I just want her now, and 9 months is long enough. 1 more week until my due date, and then we'll see where we go from there. My doctor did mention though, at 40 weeks, if I don't deliver by then, they do another ultrasound, or they have this one monitor where they monitor your belly just to see what your fluid levels are. If my levels are very low, you know, the possibilities of low fluids could cause, you know, inducement. They could possibly induce you early. Or if at 41 weeks, if my fluids are still good, and at 41 weeks, if I still don't deliver, then of course they have to induce you. So those are things that Song and I have to, you know, be aware of. Guys, I'm just going to show you guys my belly, and then I'm going to head out because I have to nap before I go back and pick up Song. So I will talk to you guys very soon in my next update. If not, if I don't update for any reason, just be on the lookout on my Instagram or my Facebook. It could mean that I'm in labor, and we'll just keep you guys updated then. Alrighty, bye guys. This is me at 39 weeks. I think you guys know I am full blown. I have grown so much since day one. Obviously, I'm 39 weeks, and you can expect to be tiny, right? I know I've seen some girls who are so tiny at 39 weeks, but you go mamas. So here I am, me and my baby girl.